We have 3 children together, and I'm frustrated because I either have to step back and let her raise the kids almost as a single mom, or fight with her because I did something with our children, even something as simple as feeding them. But that's where I'm at. She wasn't like this when our oldest was born. It started when she was pregnant with our twins. She would always tell me to tidy up or run errands when I wanted to spend time with our child. Then, she'd keep him by her side the entire day. Or she'd go off somewhere if I suggested we should all spend the day together, focusing on our oldest. But when the twins came, it got worse. Every time I went to feed or change a baby, she'd tell me to go back to bed or run to the store for something. Whenever she caught me holding or doing anything with one of our kids, it felt like I was committing a crime. When I asked her what the issue was, she said there was nothing, but I should just make myself useful, even if I was doing that. One time, she was delayed on the phone talking to her sister, so I put our oldest to bed and fed the twins. She freaked out and yelled at me for doing it without her. I told her it wasn't like I went off schedule and she was busy. She said that wasn't the point. Then came the fights about me trying to be with the kids instead of working or running errands. When I took time off, I would make sure I got time with the kids, but she'd be ready for a fight. If I didn't let the fight happen, she'd yell at me anyway. Whenever I didn't push through, she'd find a way to keep the kids from me. I told her it bothered me, and she said it was all in my head. Another time, she accused me of trying to hog the kids, even though I hadn't been home all day. She hated me baby wearing. I was screamed at for picking up the kids from her parents' house one day. She was at an appointment and I was getting off work, so I thought it made sense. But she told me she had decided to leave them with her parents, so I should respect that. And I told her I was just as capable of taking care of them as she was. She was hospitalized briefly a couple of months ago, and that's when I reached the point of feeling like, screw this, we should divorce. I took some days off work so I could be with the kids, and she kept telling me to go back to work and let the kids stay with her parents until she got home. She was screaming at me while she was in the hospital because I had the kids. She sent her parents to try and take them off me twice. When she recovered, I told her this couldn't continue, and if things were going to stay this way, we should divorce. She screamed and said I'd be an for destroying our family and breaking up our kids' stability. Even my own parents told me I should find a way to make it work. But she won't even sit down and talk to me. Therapy is out of the question for her, and I don't want the kids to see us fight every time I interact with even one of them. Lesson: open and honest communication is crucial in relationships, especially when it comes to parenting. Avoiding or dismissing your partner's feelings only leads to resentment and misunderstandings. Parenting should be a shared responsibility, and both partners need to respect and support each other's roles. Excluding one parent from their children's lives harms both the relationship and the children's sense of family unity. Control and manipulation within a relationship, especially around something as personal as parenting, can have long-lasting negative effects. Respect for each other's roles and boundaries is essential for healthy relationships. If one partner refuses to seek professional help, it can be detrimental to the relationship. Therapy or mediation may not always work, but trying to address the underlying issues together is crucial before making any drastic decisions.